All right, so what we're going to talk about today is Unread 2. Let's adjust the mic slightly. There you go, in frame. Oh, it's way in frame. Out of frame. Unread 2. It came out a couple weeks ago, well, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I put it on my list immediately to try because Unread 1, no number, was really nice, but I had a few key problems with it. And one of those problems was it just didn't have any keyboard commands really at all. And they kept saying, oh, they're going to come, but they never came. But I said in my initial review, which I will link somewhere, it'll be above and below, is that it quickly became the reading experience by which I judged all other reading experiences, where Instapaper and Pocket looked really nice. Now they just didn't feel like they measured up. And I spent a bunch of time making Reader look like Unread 2 so that it worked well. So that it looked well, looked how I wanted it to look. So today we're going to dive into what Unread 2 is, where big improvements, and what I think about it, and is it worth $20.99 Canadian a year or not, because it has gone subscription per year. Let's dig in. All right, so why don't we start right here with some of the settings, because this is some of the design. This is the big thing about Unread 2. It's beautiful. There's nothing else to say about it. You can see that, spoiler alert, I already have my Unread subscription. It is already activated. You're also going to note that I am doing this all with the keyboard right now. That was an arrow back to the left. I'm going to do this all with the keyboard. So I said there's no keyboard commands in the last one. There is now. Hide unread. I actually don't know if this will work. Yeah, I can toggle it. Perfect. I can hide unread items, mark right on scroll, app icon badge. I actually don't want to do that, so yeah, that's fine. I don't want it. Themes. So it's got themes. It's got some good design stuff. We can go into day. You can see I can pick like Dawn, Caramel, Chippy, Glass, Castro. I don't even chicken white. Let's just leave it a day. Okay. I haven't played with any of them. Then you can also choose your dark themes, which is cool. And again, back arrow does that. Dark mode, we can actually change dark mode to campfire for no reason of just playing with it. App icon, again, you can change your app icon if you want to match all these different things. Again, I scrolled with my finger there, but all selectable. And again, back arrow to the left, do this. Articles, you can change what you want for your articles, what you do on open, right? Articles or subscription. Long press, you can change what you do, open in links, right? You can do open in unread, or what are your other options? Open in reader mode, Safari, or Firefox. It recognizes I have Firefox in. So I assume it would recognize Chrome as well. I don't actually know because I haven't tried it. Article actions. So we have some cool stuff in here, actions that we can do when we do the share sheet, or without opening the share sheet. Sure, we enable article actions are available in menus pertaining to individual articles. So let's turn on copy article list and view on web, and article actions are already turned on the bottom. Cool. So I haven't actually used article actions. As you can see, they weren't turned on. Let's go back and see what those are. And you can even say go into and check out versions. Not going to do that, or add different accounts. It supports Feed Wrangler, which I've used and it was good. Feedbin, which I use now, Feedly, Fever, InnoReader, and Newsblur. I use Feedbin, so it works for me. If you use one of the other ones, then you're out of luck. Or if you use something else that's not on the list, I don't know what to tell you. You're out of luck. Which is unfortunate because it's beautiful. Again, you can fully work with everything here. Start articles, right? I can also edit. So let's bring in our trackpad and 2-finger click, so I can edit subscriptions. So that was 2 fingers down, which is perfect. And then what was the thing here? There's actually some hidden UI here. Oh, that's right, what it is. So so not that. So you actually have to, I haven't tried this with the trackpad before, you have to swipe in from the, see, it's not doing it. Swipe in from the edge. Oh, it does work. Swipe in from the edge. So I was, again, click with my thumb and then pull with my finger, and that came in, which feels like hidden UI. That's probably one of my big faults with it still, but I can add a subscription if I want. It did not have this last time. You could not delete or add subscriptions, which sucked. What big fault? You had to have like a whole second RSS reader around, or you had to use the web service, the website from your service to make it work. So it's awesome that it has this and has saved searching. I never have used those, so I haven't even looked at it. Get back to the keyboard. Again, this is the one big fault I'd have. I'd love to see like a little red plus right there. Little red plus. And then we wouldn't have hidden UI. right? So in general with this, it doesn't support swipe. I'm trying to two-finger swipe right now. It doesn't do that. It does scroll up and down two fingers. Now this came out just before trackpad support came in though. So I'd love to say that they're going to update it, but, and I know it's been bought, it's by someone else since the first time I reviewed it. So it's entirely possible that the new owners will update this and it will not be a problem. But if it doesn't have a feature right now, don't buy it because you think it's going to get it. So what I'd love to see here is just swiping back and forth. All right, to swipe, you know, kind of pull from the left, let go with my finger. All right, I'd swipe like that. I'm actually swiping with my finger here, or you could swipe. We can't swipe that way. I could for article management. I couldn't, again, I can do this, but I'd love to see a two-finger swipe in here. Would be one good thing. We'll click, unread articles. Oh, look at that. It's actually not supporting the click very well. And it's staying highlighted. Let's, unread. That's good. So now we have, again, some of the other power. I didn't go back here. What happens if I hold command? So I can actually add from a keyword, perfect, screen options I can get into, perfect, dismiss screen, command W, fairly standard window close command for Mac, and hide read items, shift command H, refreshes command R, which is also fairly standard. Let's go in. Here's where I think we get into some more power that I really like in here. Again, I hold command. You can see I've got a bunch. I have refresh, perfect, clear read articles, I love, which actually refresh seems to do already. So what if I just hit command M, and then if I, hit command R, and it's not doing it. So it doesn't do it, so it's not hiding the read article. We'll hit shift command C, is that what it was? No, shift command X. So shift command C, I don't know if you see that at the bottom, but it's giving me little UI notifications just down in this area, right? If I did shift command C again, which is copy article link, and that's the actual link to the URL of the article. It's got good keyboard commands, right? Clear all red, mark mark red, star, copy article link. I never use star. I actually don't even know why people use it, so because I don't use it. You can send stuff to Safari reading list. You can use command and right arrow, right? Command, right arrow. Yep. View it on the web. Perfect. What else? Screen options and dismiss screen. So article actions. So here's my article actions right in here. All right, this is the things that I added before because I know copy article link wasn't in here. And that was, I got there with a two-finger click or long press. Yeah, long press. And give me a preview with article actions. Two-finger click does nothing. But double is not, yeah, double with one finger is marking it as unread or read. I should toggle the state, yes, double. Now, I'm pretty sure I tried this on my phone and it doesn't work. Let me just pull my phone up right now. I'm not going to record this for you, but let's double check. Yeah, it does not work like that on my phone. And is that because there needs to be more in the settings? I don't know. I did not see a double click. Long press, open in, double tap, no action yet. So toggle read. And you can also do star or unstar there. You can go back here to shift command O. Yeah, that's not good. So let's go to the app settings. And I'll show you those on double tap. And these do exist, double tap. Toggle read, star or unstar, copy article link, view on web. And that may be because here, I remember we added these two to my actions earlier. So I'm going to assume that's it. But you do see on the phone, I'm looking right here, you can have toggle read or star or unstar for double tap. And let's just make sure that that actually does work before I tell you it does. No, I don't want to preview. Unread. Yep, double tap does do mark as unread now, which I just did on my phone, which is cool. I like that. It's nice that that works. Oh, look at that. Command goes, oh, it doesn't go all the way. It takes the screen to scroll back to the top, but it doesn't actually go back to the top. So, using the arrow keys, left and right, up and down, unread. So, and then what else do we have here? We have, and this is what I really love. The scrolling on this is so smooth, right? It accelerates a little bit when I hold it. Command up or down goes to the top or bottom, which is nice. And you can also hit spacebar to get. And what I think is good, so let me just align this. So concepts is just there, and we can see my last line says, for reading in bed. Also, although I love to play games on my right? And that came in. Where did it go? I like to play games on mine. That's something I really like. I find a lot of them actually, instead of scrolling, with and leaving a good chunk near the top, and Reader does this, it actually cuts it so it's like that line that you just read is right off the screen. So it's hard to kind of reframe where you're at. So I like that. And again, I can hit Command M to mark as unread again. You see that action at the bottom. If I hold Command, then we get more. Web page text, Shift Command T, copy article link, Safari reading list, and I marked this as unread. So let's head over to NetNewsWire, which is also set up on my feed. I'll be doing a full review of this coming up, and let's just look. Okay, so we get a full. You can see, we'll look at this one later. Mark as unread. I want this. I forget because I've been playing with this now. This has keyboard commands too, but we will look at this later and what it does. I just want to find one that has, maybe this. Oh, it's not actually responding to my finger. Okay, so GC software is giving me just a snippet, a summary, right? A synopsis. So if I go back over to Unread and find the same article, what it should do is give me the whole thing, right? It's going to take a second to load, and it gave me the whole thing. Now you can do this on other sites. So I think I can go back over to NetNewsWire and click this one and get the full text anyways. Perfect. But the default action in Unread is to get the full text, which is what I really want. I like that. Mark is unread. Marked unread. There you go. So what do I think of this? Overall, I think it's really good. I like Shift Command X to be able to clear my read articles. I like how it pulls in the text of web pages. I said this already. It has seemed to, and I've been trying to verify this, but it seems to pull in full page text on sites that I'm a member of that are locked behind paywall. I assume it's because it's picking up my Safari cookie that says I'm logged in. Now, some things it's missing though is the trackpad gestures. I already talked about that. I would love to see some more trackpad gestures on this so that it actually supports the multi-touch trackpad better. Whether that's, I don't know, swiping back and forth, right? You can't action on a single article. And I can't, I'm trying to swipe on an article, nothing happens. But if I swipe, it's not going to work either. Yeah, so if I swipe to the right there, I can have refresh. I have other things I can do if I don't have a keyboard, which is great. I'd love to see this with a trackpad as well. Although if I had to choose trackpad gestures or keyboard support that it has, I'd actually choose keyboard support every time. Not even a question here. Yeah, I'd like to see some more trackpad gestures. That's probably my biggest thing. So I suppose your big question is $20, $20.99 Canadian, or $20 a year, $19.99, $20.99, whatever it is, about $20 Canadian. Is it worth purchasing Unread 2 for you? And I'm going to say that I did, because you already know this. I did, because I still think that it is by far, I love the thumbnail view. By far, I think that this is the most beautiful reading experience that you have, right? The typography is beautiful. It has very few choices. It has good, efficient choices in here for your typography. And where'd they go again? Right? It's just got your general font size, atomic, so really tiny. I like that. Tiny, extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and epic. I don't even know what epic is. Let's try it. It's pretty big. I don't really need that. Medium is just fine. I actually find medium is fine. I should have, these are 0.5 reading glasses. And I find with lots of feed readers, lots of stuff, I actually need these 0.5s now. But I never do with this. And it's a great reading experience. So what I'm going to talk about, probably 2 weeks here, I'm going to go do a full review of NetNewsWire. We'll give it a break to figure out why the UI wasn't, it could be me, it could be the software. And then I'm going to actually put them head to head once I've done a review of NetNewsWire as well, which I've actually really liked and used for a number of, since I got on the beta, which is fairly early, of the NetNewsWire iOS app. If you're Mac too, Unread is not on the Mac. So you won't have the same UI experience, but it's on iPhone, it's on iPad, and it unlocks for both. So your $20 purchase unlocks for both. So I like it. I spent the $20 because I really like it. I could see a lot of things go subscription. So I can see if you are not reading RSS, not doing like news for your job, you're not earning money off of it, then it could be a hard purchase because it's just another $20 subscription on top of, everything else, right? I subscribe to Setup, which gets me a bunch of other stuff. But I subscribe to a few other things. Drafts is coming up actually for me, and a few other things. So it's just another subscription on top. Again, the $20 a year, I like. It's not bad. And Apple subscriptions always remind you, so I can cancel it if I want to when it comes up. For now, though, for me, Unread is my RSS reader of choice. So I would recommend you buy it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up below. If you love the video, give me a subscribe. I'm supposed to tell you to hit the bell because that's the way YouTube tells you about it. But I actually, you shouldn't get notifications. I definitely don't want to notify you on your iPad or your device that, hey, Curtis put up a new video. But if it's like, hey, you have a notification in YouTube when you choose your YouTube time, go for it, hit the bell. Have a good day.